All right, good morning, everyone. It is 11:25 in the morning on September the 3rd, 2021, and today I get to do a negative $1,083 recap. So I only traded one thing today. It was APOP, and I thought today would be different. I thought today there was going to be a pretty good run up on APOP. It just hasn't turned out that way. So, yeah, I spent the majority of my morning trying to babysit this thing, trying to get it to at least break even, so on and so on. And let's just take a look at it here. So, and now it's starting to move back above. I wonder if it'll happen. So this morning I had the pre-market, the pre-market low or the open, and then this sort of pre-market open. Or this is the open. This is the pre-market open at $8.71, and then the pre-market low is at $8.52. So I averaged between those two numbers right there. I averaged into 700 shares, and it was acting as though. Let me kind of zoom in on it a little bit here. And so it was acting as though it was actually going to, kind of bounce off that level and continue higher, and it did not. And the reason that I say I thought today would be different is because if we take a look back, APOP has a history here. This is the daily chart of popping up and then just selling off. June 17th, that's one. March 25th, that's two examples. Pops up, sells off. And sort of 3 and 4 examples here, September the 24th and October 2nd of 2020. 5, 6, 7, there are 8. Look at that. They're just a bunch of examples. 9 of this thing, 10. This thing's popping up and selling off. And today, because they are, they have a first sort of like live patient that they're implementing their, technology. They've got some kind of a graph for leukemia patients to stifle infection. I thought today would be different, and it's actually going into a live patient today, into a human. I thought today would be different, and it just wasn't. It popped up and it has sold off. Now it has recovered this Fibonacci level here at $7.67. And so that's where I put in my next order, actually. I was like, okay, so it fell down below this Fibonacci, and I was like, all right, well, so the next Fibonacci is $7.67 is the next spot to buy in order to, see if I can get out of this thing break even. And it just didn't. It came all the way back down here to the 50% fib. And actually, the 50% fib is the place that was the spot to buy here at $7.25. I wound up letting go right in here somewhere. I think, actually, I know that I let it go right after it started to clap past that point. So, yeah, at about $7.45 a share is where I let go. And I was in at $8.22 a share on 1,400 shares total. So I really, I didn't cut my losses soon enough on this one. My bias was obviously in the wrong direction. I didn't buy the correct support area. This one, it got me. APOP got me, So, life goes on. That's the only thing that I traded, though. FCUV, by the time this thing finally started to hit the level, I was looking at $15.09. And it actually, I don't know why TradingView isn't showing the low. On my level 2 on FCUV, I've got a low of $15.03, and it's not showing that. It kind of irks me, and I can't trust the prices that I see on TradingView. That's really annoying. Let me see if I can go to the daily and see if it has the low on the daily here. No, thanks. Oh, so now it just went to $15 a share. It just went there. whatever, trading view, whatever. MDB didn't give a signal. It just opened up and ripped. So there was no entry signal there for me. This is the 1 minute. And it was just scooting. Well, I couldn't get involved. 100 shares of this, at what it started at 463, went up to as high as 496. That would have been a nice up day. Anyway, why can't I get involved with that one? Well, there's no entry. There's no entry signal. I mean, there was, I guess, a little bit of an entry signal right here over 484.25, but by that time in the morning, I was preoccupied with APOP. So, yeah, didn't take that trade, and it's too bad. And then IMPL, this is an interesting one. This one started popping up really late in the morning. After I'd done my pre-market strategy session, this one popped up on the scanner. And I was actually really excited about trading this one, but it did not give any entry indications here. So I've got a few marks on this thing, and actually there were entries for a trade on this one. I just didn't have confidence in it. This thing ran up to as high as $38.70 in the pre-market, and then has just sold off for the most part throughout the day. Now, there are a couple of things here. Let's take a look at the daily chart. Let me put this on the daily. Here we go. So I marked off a couple of interesting spots here according to the daily chart. That's the high. That's the mark. That's the open. I'll leave that one up. Then this $26.60 is this. It's not exactly a pivot, but it's this day's open, and there's kind of a pivot there, but not really. So 26.60 is notable, and then the high on this day was $28, and then there's the high of the day. So let's go back over and we'll look at the 10-minute charts a little bit cleaner. So you can see it dipped down to $26.60 right here, 26.86, 26.62 right here in this candle. And then from 26.60, it made another test and actually broke above 26.80. So there was a trade there, but I didn't go for it. I just, this is the first time I've seen the stock. And the news on this thing actually, what was really interesting here we have IMPL Neuropharma's migraine drug Trudisa approved by FDA, shares jump. So this thing's gotten an FDA approval on a drug. It's just it popped up pre-market and petered out, and so it didn't give good entry signals, like a break back above this level right here at $29.90. That would have been a really good entry. There would have been a really good trade there, but it's just I don't know, it popped up and petered out. So, no trade there, really, unfortunately. Today it's unfortunate. I'm going into a Friday with a loss like this. It's kind of frustrating. Well, it's not frustrating. And I've been doing this long enough so I can just kind of forget about it, I've had a decent week. I've done, now minus today, I think I was at about $4,000 for the week, maybe a little bit less than $4,000, and so now I'm just a little bit shy of $3,000 for the week. So it's been an okay week, I can go home and I can have a decent weekend with that in mind. The broader market here, let's see. Oh yeah, apparently there's a bunch of economic data that was released this morning. I usually don't pay too much attention to it. It's all technicals for me, but apparently it wasn't so good, but it staves off the tapering, apparently. So tapering isn't likely to happen, so that's going to be good for, Wall Street. VIX is still hovering just above this red resistance line right here, or support line. Looking forward to seeing the VIX break down below that and watch the SPY go up a lot higher. Bitcoin's doing the best it can to hold on to this level here. Oops. It's doing the best it can to hold on to this level of 50,600 or 50,562. It's about 100 points over it right now. It's bullish. Daily close over 50,562 would be bullish for Bitcoin. All right, everybody. So that's pretty much it. So have a good weekend. Click like, share, subscribe, leave a comment, tap the bell. Keep your wrists tight. Good luck out there. I will see you on Monday morning's strategy session. I am out.